Hey, good morning. This is Alan Buchanan, and I provide location advice to owners and occupants of industrial buildings in Southern California. And welcome to another edition of this Tuesday Traffic Tips, the very first for 2018. Once again, this year, brought to you by the good folks at ClientLook. Please schedule a demonstration today. Hey, today I want to talk to you about something that, frankly, is a bit disappointing. And that is when you're clipping along, working on a deal, you believe that you represent both the buyer and the seller and or the lessor and the lessee, only to find out that the buyer or lessee inserts another broker right at the end of the deal. This has happened to me a couple of times recently, and frankly, you can be on the receiving end of this or you can be on the giving end of this. I've had it happen both ways. But today I want to talk to you about what happens when you're on the receiving end of this. You represent the seller, and all of a sudden the buyer tells you that even though you've worked hard on their behalf and you've showed them the property, they want another broker to represent them because they believe it's in their best interest to have representation. So what should you do? Well, I would encourage you to do the following. First of all, think about it. Is it actually helpful to your process? If you have multiple offers on the table and the multiple offers are represented by cooperating brokers, and all of a sudden you have another that wants to be represented by a cooperating broker, this can actually help your process and can actually let you believe that your seller that in fact, hey, I don't represent any of these folks, I simply represent you. So it can help your process. The second thing, frankly, that it can do is it can encourage competition. I like competition, especially when I represent sellers, because I figure the more I can get buyers to compete, the more money I can get on behalf of my seller. And last but not least, a buyer can have anyone represent them that they want. Even though you've spent time and energy educating them, look at that as a positive. They know a lot about the property and will be able to compete and cause your process to be even better. Alan Buchanan, let's make 2018 the very best year ever. Here again on Tuesday Traffic Tips.